A year ago today, I made the riskiest decision of my entire life. I quit my job to pursue YouTube, which was a dream I've wanted since I was a kid. Now, you've probably heard this a million times over, but today I'm going to go over what I think I did right, what I think I did wrong, and some of the things that people just don't tell you about. So a year ago, YouTube had finally gotten to the point where I could start thinking about it as a full-time job. But it wasn't as easy as just going up to my boss and saying,
"Well, I quit, Gordon."
Because I had been with my workplace for 6 years and I've always had a standard job, which made it difficult to give up that job security and that stability on a whim and a dream. And when I did, there was their own challenges. Of course, I lived where I used to work, so I had to leave.
You're homeless!
And I moved in with my girlfriend, which was fantastic. But our place didn't have space for an office. So my next step was to find an office. And luckily enough, I found a family member who had a spare room I could use, but I had to drive 25 minutes each way every day to make content, which took a lot of time out of the day. So when I thought I'd have more free time because I wouldn't spend the late nights after my 9 to 5 making the videos that you guys love to watch, I lost that to the drive. It took a lot out of my day, and the drivers here in Calgary suck. But when I first left, it was a slow start. Things kind of dipped immediately after, which I wasn't expecting, and that scared me. Now, of course, the other part of it is pay. We all have bills to pay, and just because I decided to chase my dream doesn't mean those bills go away. And it's definitely more stressful to have to worry about how much money a video is making rather than just making it because it's something I want to make and be creative about. Of course, I still make videos I want to make. If I don't want to make a video, I probably just won't. But it is stressful to think and have that in the back of your head all the time. Well, if this video doesn't do well and the next video doesn't do well, I won't be able to pay my truck insurance, or I won't be able to buy groceries. Of course, that's not the case, because one of the things I think I did right was having over a year's worth of savings to sustain myself, to make sure that it was going to work. And if you're going to take any risk like this, make sure you have that kind of savings bank, because it definitely came in handy during those slow months. The other thing to keep in mind that I completely forgot about was taxes. Oh man, you don't pay taxes on YouTube income until the end of tax season. So it all comes in one massive lump sum charge. And boy, did I owe the Canadian government a lot of money. Not like a lot, probably the normal amount, but like, when it all comes out all at one time, oof, it hurts. So I'm doing that right this year because April was like a kick in the balls, but hey, it is what it is. Now, of course, there are upsides as well. Being able to do what I love and make these videos full time and spend my whole day thinking and planning is fantastic. You know, I've always wanted to do something like this, and now we're starting posting on Kyle's channel, which we'll talk about in a minute. But of course, the other upsides that I really enjoy is being able to work from home. The nice thing with that is I get to spend all day with the dogs and not have to drive and deal with those bad Calgary drivers I mentioned, because they suck. I've been able to meet many new people, including plenty of other GTA creators like Jetro and Lankman Dan. I've talked to Falls and TGG.
Name this character.
Who is
It's over you. That's crazy that he knows this one.
I ranked them all. I ranked them all.
Not risking.
Oh, he's in.
Oh, Buck!
I don't want to out myself after ranking these, but I direct so many people there. Who is Sapphire? Okay, I'm gonna go drive off a cliff now.
Way!
Wow. I'm gonna go drive off a cliff
Wow.
now. And it's been fantastic. I mean, being able to meet those people who I've watched their videos and looked up to many of them for many years, it's great. And I'm actually going to be meeting Jetro in a few weeks, and later in the year I'm going to PAX Australia, and I'm planning on meeting TGG, Lankman Dan, Bav, maybe Dark Viper, we'll see. And I'm really excited for that. It's going to be a fun trip and being able to meet more people, and of course there's other things going on this year as well, but we'll talk about that at the end. But on top of meeting new creators, building a community with all of you. Now, of course, I don't know you guys individually, but a lot of you hang out in the Discord and stop by stream every week. It's great to kind of see you guys come back and build that community, see you guys work together to put together heists or do sale missions or put together a lobby so you get those sale bonuses. I think we have a fantastic community, and I'm really appreciative of that. Because it would be a lot less fun if the community wasn't a fun community. So thank you. Now for some of the things that I think I did wrong.
Pretty much everything.
Well, first off, the free time. I thought I'd have more free time to maybe go for a daily run in the morning, hit the gym. But to be honest, I've put all that time towards making more and better content, which is fantastic for the channel. And I'm sure that you guys have noticed the quality go up in the last year. But of course, it also comes with the downsides of I sit at a desk for most of my day at my computer. So I do want to get more active, and that's something that I think I haven't prioritized much in the last 365 days.
You could lose a few pounds, Dee Dee.
Another thing that I had wrong about full-time content creation is that all the big channels have it figured out. And I'm going to be honest, they don't. I don't. We still don't 100% know if a video is going to work or not work. I know that some videos are probably going to work, and then they don't. Or maybe I'll have a video that I'll be like, yeah, no one's going to care for this, but I'm really interested in it, I'll post it. And then it'll do really well. As for things I did right, there's two major ones. And I think waiting for the right opportunity to leave my job and pursue this full time was definitely key. Making sure I had the savings in place and making sure that things were steady, you know? Anyone can go viral and have one really good month that makes a lot of money, but the next 3 months could be horrible. And you got to take that into account, because YouTube does have its ebbs and flows of, you know, December gets a lot of viewerships and a lot of ads, but September and August, not so much. So you got to keep that into account and make sure that you're ready, both mentally, financially, and physically, to be able to do something you like full time with the added stress of knowing that it has to pay the bills. The other thing that I think I did really well myself is the self-discipline. Of course, when you're staying at home and you're at your computer all day, it's very easy to think, well, let's play GTA all day, or let's play Forza, or
let's go gambling!
You need to discipline yourself to make sure you get things done. And I think I've done pretty good with that. We've still had one video come out every week on Saturday at 6 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and we haven't missed a beat. So I think that I've done pretty well with that myself. Pat on the back. Now here are some things that nobody told me getting into this. And A, thumbnails and packaging are arguably the most important thing when it comes to a YouTube video. Now, of course, you want to make sure that the actual content is good, otherwise people won't stick around. But if your thumbnail and title aren't good, nobody's going to click on it. So lots of times, people will comment and be like, you changed the title. Why'd you change the thumbnail? I like the other one. Every video I post, I put 3 thumbnails out and 3 titles out. And YouTube will throw them out there to the audience to see which one people like the most. And lots of times, the one that I'm like, I really like this one, I think this is going to be the best, it flops. It does horribly. And then I have that mental problem of trying to figure out, do I pick the one that people liked or pick the one that I liked? And that can be hard. On a recent video, does Rockstar lie in their trailers? I'm not a huge fan of the thumbnail with the Rockstar logo that said we lied, because it's not entirely true. So despite the fact that it performed wildly better than the rest, I'm probably going to change it to one of the before and after ones, because I think it represents the video more. Another thing that nobody told me was that the grind never stops. When you're doing this full time, all I'm ever thinking about is content. You know, I can be out on a lovely walk in the park with my girlfriend, and sometimes my brain will just go, have I done a video on all the streams in the game? What about all the pathways? I should rank all the pathways.
That's not healthy.
it's a tough balance when it comes to taking some time off. So lots of times people ask why I don't stream on weekends. Well, I've tried to make Saturday and Sunday time specifically for spending time with my girlfriend, spending time with the dogs, getting out and doing things, and not worrying about content. Most of the time, I don't even touch my computer on a Saturday or Sunday. And I think that's helped keep me from burnout, which is fantastic. And of course, I've been paying Kyle as my editor less than minimum wage for 2.5 years now. And it's been great. He's a wonderful editor. He does good work. But also, when you start doing this full time, you have to budget that in. You know, I'm not just paying for me, I'm paying for me and my editor. Now, of course, he's not quite full time with editing for me. He still does projects on the side, which brings me to the future of my channel and Kyle's channel. Kyle's channel is going to be for any secondary content that I wouldn't normally post on the main channel. So if we make a Forza video or a GeoGuessr video or just these chatting videos, they're going to go on Kyle's page. And once Kyle hits monetization, any revenue that Kyle makes from these videos will go directly into his bank account. So this is your way of being able to support him while getting more content with me in it. When it comes to throughout the year, of course, when we get GTA 6 trailers or GTA DLC news, I'm going to cover it. And come the end of the year, when we get GTA 6, of course I'm going to make GTA 6 content. It's going to be fantastic, and I'm looking forward to it a lot. It'll be a lot of work and a lot of balance, but I'm excited and nervous. But PAX Australia, I'm planning on making content. If anyone here is going to PAX Australia, keep an eye out for me. I'll be wearing this hat as long as they let me on the plane with it. If not, I'll be in my colorful shirts and probably hanging out with the rest of the GTA crew that happens to be there. So, on top of that, I'm planning on doing more collabs both on my channel and on other people's channels if they'll have me. So, keep an eye out for that. And yeah, thank you all so much for being here over the last year. It's been amazing. We're reaching 100,000 soon, which is going to be absolutely insane. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you next time. Holy fuck, my feet are cold. Oh, and thanks to all the channel members. I really appreciate your support. Oh wait, this is Kyle's channel. Kyle doesn't have any members. Well, I guess he can go fuck himself then.